That my brother 1-3 out here, man.
It's the Bills going up against the Dolphins.
Division champ.
And I'm kicking off.
With that, let's head on down to Miami.
Georgia probably gonna bust that ass.
That's Brandon Godden and Charles
I bet Georgia bust his ass just because of how you play.
It's a late afternoon start here on a humid afternoon in beautiful Miami, Florida. Today we've got an AFC East matchup between the Buffalo Bills and the Miami Dolphins.
Ooh, that nigga almost beat Mike Governor.
They come out here in the eye.
And
on the ground they go with a running back. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30. A couple of Bills team up to bring him down there. Time to feature the offensive starters, and our first chance to get a look at Parker.
Devontae Parker came out of Louisville with a guy who was known as a mature receiver.
I ain't never have an early bye week this early in this league, dog. My fucking bye week usually be like fucking week.
Now they'll run it on the taunts. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It's a loss of 2. Now third
Everybody
down.
playing.
This is going to sound a little strange, but that was a really nice effort because he broke a tackle and almost sprang free, but it still ended up with a loss of yardage. The defense
when it came
won
out.
that battle.
I don't know when it came out. I wish I'd have pre-ordered it, man, because I'd have got that chasing skin I need.
Yeah, I would. Hey, the dude said the shit was on sale four fucking, what you call them, 4 days ago.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look.
Yeah, I know when they did the update.
And this is going to be
Damn, he caught that.
He won the fight for the football.
Boy, NHL on sale, boy.
Hey, nigga, I was about to get that over here. I ain't gonna lie.
Coming into this one.
I was about to get
I was talking to some white boys. They be on this bitch. Like Joe Landry be playing this shit. Nigga. This bitch $10.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a second and 9.
I'm trying to get that big.
And we take a look at the Bills defense.
Nigga like, fuck it, man. I want to just get it. It's $10, nigga. $10 fucking dollars. Nigga was saying you could scrap on this bitch and everything.
And that is incomplete.
Yeah, he was always. Shit, he about to snatch that bitch now?
I think I'm about to just buy it. Fuck it.
That bitch 10. Nigga, go get it. Nigga, everybody gonna get that. You know, we always start the trend with the games, nigga.
All one of us gotta do is get it.
And everybody gonna get that.
And look, and just ignore niggas when they coming apart. Say something, y'all get on that 2K now, son. They gonna reach and that's it. What that about? Man, I gotta buy that shit in the weekend.
Oh,
man. You bought that bitch when that bitch was $10, dog, like we said. Now that bitch back up to 39. You want it, Weezy?
I saw the pressure
I get it tomorrow.
That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it.
What?
And the interception ensued.
I said, yeah, I downloaded yours tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, download it.
Talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
That's when it's over?
The big boys up front in the trenches. What do you think of the O-line, Charles?
Tuesday the 13th.
Because this is a group that's so cohesive. They know what the man next to them is going to do at all times, and they operate as a terrific unit.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And it's knocked away.
No, I said no. Them bitches still put it on the court.
And a look at the
starter. They got a deal for some steals.
And Dominican Soup provokes a whole
on
lot of conversation.
$70 get you $150.
Everyone agrees, one of the best defensive tackles in the NFL.
And the defense definitely showing blitz here.
Right.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
It's a true formula, and I don't think it'll change.
Nigga was telling me that fucking baseball code too.
Someone's trying to throw the ball, and you put pressure on them and make it tough.
He told you
That's
about
only
that
going to help your
baseball.
defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. So on fourth down, the Bills call on the punt unit, and Colton Schmidt,
they got a bundle.
the dangerous Jarvis Landry back for Miami. Landry now on the return.
Like they go another big one, nigga off, and then nobody on this bitch.
out will come the offense as they take over. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
We'll see how they attack him here. And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here.
Damn, I wish I could have bought that. They got to bring it back. They have to bring it.
Nigga probably look at your team. A smart nigga go look at who they playing, who their team is. If anybody know better, they wouldn't fucking go against your team too much because you got the fast ass ends, but niggas can't fucking stop the run with you there.
Nigga, I guess got one fast.
But I really like the route, the drag, and being able to come away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into.
Yeah, but I'm looking at some games right now. Trying to see what I'm gonna buy.
Now a play fake here on first down, and it's
I gotta pre-order that. I'm gonna buy all that shit probably either at the end of this month or the beginning of July.
But the bottom line is,
I'm gonna buy both of them at the same time.
And a pass he should have caught.
What?
Too damn mad.
I got my mad now.
Oh, you already bought it?
That
nigga Merk like, bitch, you not about to be leaving me out any leagues, bitch. I'm in, bitch, from the beginning.
Now they'll run it on the toss. He can't bring him down. Does work. He'll wind up losing 3, and now it's
you gotta have that. You gotta have that will. Weezy dog. You gotta learn how to push through the wall. Nigga, you don't think I'm burnt out on Madden, son? I've been wanting to quit like fucking 6 seasons ago. Fuck.
Yeah, I know.
You gotta willpower it, son. You gotta willpower.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
I was just thinking, I don't know if I get back in there.
Couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Normally he's pretty
I was just out to play,
usually
dog.
catches
That's
with throw
fucking
to
ball
him.
hawk.
On that
It's
play,
a
he
fucking
simply dropped
lifesaver,
it.
boy.
You just picked that bitch off?
No. You didn't catch
got
it.
The Dolphins will send out
Hit,
the punt
though.
now.
Them niggas be hitting, though.
Right. You fucking in the play. You on everything. You out there like you fucking Deion Sanders fucking 5.0.
Hey, nigga, I'm not.
with fucking Weldon.
Oh
fucking,
shit! This nigga, wow!
That is brought all the way back. A fumble recovery and taken to the house for a Miami touchdown.
I tried to juke this nigga, ain't do a damn thing. He ran straight into this shit. This fucking defense.
Extra point attempt to follow here.
Hey, what about that fucking FIFA though, son?
And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins.
That shit too. Niggas be on that FIFA. That FIFA be getting played.
Boy, that fucking fee for $15 fucking.
You getting both of them business?
Thinking about it, son. I'm about to spend $25 for 2 games. When the next one come out though? While they trying to play something. But look, the funny part is, why would I even ask that? They like I'm gonna buy that next one when it come out anyway. So when it come out, bitch, I'm gonna be still on that bitch. I'm just getting bored right now, son. This is the time of the year where niggas just nigga need them a game.
I know that these are professional
Monday.
athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves.
I know you was sick watching that shit.
Ever go away. And typically, what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of the game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So
I think I knew when I seen it halftime.
That's what all the guys are looking for.
Hey, the refs was calling everything.
The sad thing is,
But no.
Yeah, they had a chance to win that whole thing.
Golden State was in the game the whole fucking time because Golden State scored on their average. It ain't like they stopped Golden. It ain't like the Cleveland Cavaliers played great defense. No, they fucking shot amazingly because Golden State still ended the night with 120 points, 20-some points. You know what I'm saying? What, 122 to 137? You know what I'm saying? So to me, it's like when you gonna have? Can you have another game like that? You feel me?
I don't think
like
so.
They
See,
said.
that shit kind of showed them that them niggas ain't gonna do that again.
Right.
That shit was like an eye opener. They showed them what they had to do to win.
Right. And to me, if you would have showed me that you kept Golden State under 100 points and you won, then I'd have been like, okay, now we got a series. You feel what I'm saying? But you just fucking, everybody had a great fucking night. Like, it was like the fucking ball was on some Tom Brady shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, like the commentator said, them bitches, Golden State was still shooting like 52% on the road. And look at the score. Them niggas ain't shooting them bad.
Cleveland was tired as fuck, too.
Because they had to keep scoring. Just dog, because the game, nigga, how many times they got down by like 10 points? 10 points. 10 points. Them niggas just shot amazing, son. Like, I can't even hate on that shit. I ain't gonna. Other than that, the ref was on some whole shit, but other than that, them niggas shot good as fuck. So you can't do nothing about that. 75 points from behind the arc, my nigga. You not beating no team that scored 75 fucking points from behind the arc. I wasn't tripping because I know when that nigga Kyrie shot that last three, when they was up by 14 with a minute left in the game, and he shot that last three for no reason, that nigga Curry just shook his head like,
Well, he do that shit though. Curry do that.
Yeah, he do be doing that whole shit too.
And they were extremely confident, weren't they? Their planning, their preparation, they knew what they were going to get in that defense, and they were able to attack it accordingly.
Man, this nigga running good now. He's got the momentum with that fucking.
We need to check and see how they're going to do these archetypes. I heard they're going to, I think they're going to be doing, like I think they're going to do.
What archetype?
The 2K.
How you check that?
I don't know. We got to find some site talking about it.
I'm trying to figure out what I'm about to
Ball hawk. Let's go.
He done got a brand new game. Check him out. That nigga Merk cold now. He about to go bust Joe Landry ass now.
Ooh, I just gotta get my offense on track.
Now you gotta learn how to play against ball hawks.
The defense is taking care of them in a lot of ways. Now it's time for the offense to.
And that's caught inside
the 30.
Y'all niggas told me about that ball. I still never used it.
I said the same thing. I just started using it today. Something just said, go ahead, hold this triangle.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender.
Something just said, go ahead, hold that triangle.
Make sure you're somehow in contact with
now you just been accustomed to you holding that triangle. Huh?
Use the speed to his
No,
advantage.
I ain't accustomed yet, but it's getting up.
Second down, a little ways to go here.
You gonna be sad next year, dog.
I ain't tripping.
With your linebackers, and you can
Yeah, you are. You might be, dog. Put your hand
One
ball.
of the downsides is an offensive team that's committed to running the football.
You
You
know
can
how
get your
many niggas
big
gonna be saying
offensive
that
linemen
shit?
up on linebackers quicker, and it usually gives you an advantage in running it.
He had time, was able to survey the
What I
field
said I was
and
gonna
find
buy?
a soft
Oh,
spot in that
soccer
zone
and
coverage.
fucking-
And that's where it gets difficult for a defender, Brandon. You go to
You
your
know you buy
spots
hot-
on the field that you have to cover,
Soccer.
and
What
when
about
the
both
offense
of them?
finds an area that you're not in, that's where they
But
throw
I'm
the
looking for a
football.
bundle. You know how to be having, you'll have a bundle.
They'll look to throw here. Throwing
Shit, I almost threw a pick.
incomplete.
Shit.
All
That
defenders
way, if I get the bundle, I can just tell Merk get the
their
bundle.
hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense. But in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away on
But
an
I think
attempted
the archetype is gonna be
pass.
two of them.
Excellent
this
job.
year.
Way to knock it down.
Oh, it's gonna be like 35. Oh no, what's this one? Oh no, it's gonna be 25. What's this? FIFA 17 Deluxe? Man, fuck the Deluxe.
They'll come up now
FIFA
in the
17
Wildcat
Standard. Nigga, I'm a
package.
standard ass nigga. Oh, we going with the hockey, Merk. What's that?
And he pushes forward, but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down.
We
to
doing
about the
baseball
one.
and
He got halfway
soccer.
home
No.
there, down to the
What I
one, but a
said?
good job of keeping him out of the end zone.
Exactly. Halfway home.
Wait, what am I right now?
Home, right?
Soccer and hockey, nigga. Damn. This nigga retarded. FIFA,
NHL, about to
nigga.
get underway with the Bills in possession, and they'll come up looking to keep
For
this
real, I
drive
straight up
moving.
fucking like carried away. Where baseball come from?
They've gotten it to the one.
Playing other
Final
fucking sports.
yard here on 3rd and goal. They come out here in the eye, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. It's their quarterback with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. And it's up and good. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away.
That shit, that is crazy. I seen the son, he throwing nothing but fucking flats.
And 2 interceptions thrown here
Not
in this
flats,
first half.
fucking.
No matter the sport,
What
they
they
say
call
the
that shit?
great athletes, they can
Niggas run straight to the left,
memory, but that's
like a
easier
little shot
said than
underneath.
done.
It is easier
flat,
said
huh?
than done, but I played with a guy
Yeah,
who
this
took 2
bitch running
interceptions
fucking
in the
flat
first
on
quarter
the
of a
nigga,
really
dog.
big game we were playing.
Yeah, because he's realizing you ball hawking, so now he's gonna
No.
stay away from it.
Yeah, he gonna stop now. He been running that bitch consistently though.
He was smiling, and I thought, what is he smiling about?
He been running that
Because he
bitch
had enough
consistently. He
confidence
got
in
8
himself.
And then all you gotta do is bait the throw, which niggas will do like Mike Guzman. He'll run away like he going to the flat, and then he'll sit there, and then he'll come back
Yeah,
towards the middle of the field
hey,
and pick it off.
that son, he do that shit very well, dog. He do that shit good as fuck.
2nd down following the run.
Yeah, because he basically, because he got ball hawk on, he runs out of the play and stands out of the play. So then when your wide receiver look like he about to come open, you get ready to throw the ball, he runs back and picks it up.
And they get him down, but not before he
Picked the
takes it
wrong
across
side of
the
the ball, man.
What's Bashudu? Black and white. What's this?
That nigga feel like playing another game, dog. You can't wait 2.5 months, nigga. Then all the games we gonna be on
what today
coming
is?
out.
Oh, this game was released 5/17. It's only $12. Bitch, I'm about to watch the what you call them. It's a
Ooh, I got a
ninja
jump
game.
shot created with my dude now.
Oh, this shit look fucking weak as fuck.
My nigga pausing the game.
Hey, but that one game did look good though. I don't think I'm gonna get it though.
It said 2018, so you can chill out.
No, I'm just saying I don't think I want to get it. I'm just saying it look good though.
Come on, homie, what you doing, man? You writing me on Facebook, my nigga?
Merk is ball hawking, and I do not want to play him anymore.
Oh, he ready? So I'm going downtown. Take it.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10.
Whatever shooter
They
is so
come up in
stupid.
an offset eye. And now here's a carry heading left. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage
you put a
back near the
bundle
40
option?
at the
Why you put an
39.
option where
It's a
you put
loss
the-
of 2 there, bringing
Oh,
up
it's like
2nd
bundle.
down.
Well, on that play, the expression "don't blink, you might miss something"
gotta go to the
certainly
game
applied. That
page.
was fast. Defense diagnosed the play, and it was over in a heartbeat.
Star Trek. Is that the movie or the game?
They'll run it now out of the gun. And his rough afternoon
what the fuck are you
continues.
doing?
He's going nowhere again.
Shooting
1
dice
yard
up in that
officially
bitch?
on the pickup. And it'll leave him with a 3rd and 11.
Tough day, tough sledding right there.
They trying to tell me that nigga ain't trying to get that 7, huh?
Now they don't have a lot of room to ramble for him.
That nigga,
Yeah, you're right.
yeah,
It's been
sound like
that
that
way
boy was
all
in that
afternoon.
crack.
Didn't get a whole lot better there. We've got a 3rd and 11. They'll come out in the pistol. Now back to throw. It's a short one here, complete to
Oh,
the
that's on
tight end.
PSVR. I don't know why I'm
It'll be
even
a
watching.
gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a
That shit
check
high
down
as a
situation,
motherfucker.
wasn't it?
I
Yeah,
won't be
hoping he
getting
can
that
break
shit.
some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get into that
VR
big
shit?
frame and hope he can scatter some bodies,
I
unable to
mention
get
it
it
probably
done.
give me headaches and
And he
everything.
gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of
man, I can't
bounds
be playing these games with these badass graphics.
Pretty good spot. And the Bills offense comes out ready to take over. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now.
They must not even got no show.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go around.
But they used to have an option of
start the drive. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. They got pressure there and only rushing 3.
And there's a defensive coordinator right now who is celebrating not just getting home with 3 there, but realizing if that's the type of pressure he can get in the entire game, then his pass defense is going to be excellent. You're dropping 8. Where are you going to go with the football?
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
Ooh, he missed
that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. Now it brings up 3rd down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground.
Like I said, nigga, I don't give a fuck if you use it or not. But me personally, like, they tell y'all nigga, cut that shit on.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he dropped it.
Oh, that's why.
It was tipped.
Keep on
the ball a little bit, but he dropped it.
Coming September 26th. You heard me? Ronaldo, whoever the fuck you are.
That's the dude. I think he went to Spain, don't he?
I don't know, but they got this nigga glistening and shit like he even took a bath in fucking liquid gold or some shit.
He got the
ponytail?
He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. Out comes the Dolphin.
He got one of them fucking, I modeled for 20 years before I started playing soccer.
After punting last time, see if they can get something going on this drive.
I know that. I think he was number 10.
For the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And a nice pitch and catch to pick up the reception against man coverage.
Both of them read how much yardage they needed, figured what they had to do, and were able to beat the man coverage for the completion.
Oh, bundle. Here we go. Finally found it.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And hard running's going to get him over the 40.
Bro, you can't buy a game without going to look at bundle first.
On the pickup, but now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Especially when they got a sale, flash sale. You're supposed to check every weekend, nigga. Every weekend, nigga. Fucking kids be stealing nigga. Fucking mama
feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. Back to throw here. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one. Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Probably
Let's
only
see
one
what the
nigga
offense
out
comes
there,
with here. 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. It's a gain of 6 on the play. And just like that, it's 3rd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Offense coming up, needing 2 yards on 3rd down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he
Shit.
will have a
Push him
first
back,
down as they
man.
get him to the ground at the 37.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Now they'll run it on the toss. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turn around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
Throwing right, and that's complete. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. 2 minutes to play in a tightly contested first half. We'll come back to Miami after this.
I definitely ain't got no fucking deals.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group. They'll set up to throw. It's complete to Parker, left side. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down and 6.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt. Extra DB on the field for the Bills here on 3rd down.
Yeah, maybe thinking pass. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
And his kick is good. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. And Charles, they get the field goal.
We wouldn't even have no points if it wasn't for that
Work with me on this one. You know what I'm about to say, right? Bend but don't break. That's what came into play here for the defense. 12 plays were run at them. They only gave up 3 points. In a lot of ways, that's a win for the defense.
Down or you
This
just
is
want to
taken
one?
at his 4.
And
And they'll start in a hole here as he's run down at the 11-yard line. The Bills offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half.
should be able to play
Managing risk
4-on-4,
is a
right?
big decision here. I'm going to show my age here a little bit. We used to talk.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense.
2 on each team or something?
It's just their first, so they'll have 2
shit.
remaining here before we get to halftime.
On soccer, though, you could be fucking 22 players playing at one time. Damn. Boy, you know you be on that soccer, boy. You know who them fucking
They'll run it now
Mexican
out of the
shit on that
gun.
bitch. You know them niggas
And
still
he'll
balls
get
on
this
that
up
bitch.
only to about the
Damn, they fucking
33.
good shit.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. Now they're in the hurry up.
Not a run that you
Pass the ball, you fucking American.
A good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down. You're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot
on
taken
hockey,
by
you
the
can play
offense.
2 to 12.
Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
He's going to try and go deep again. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Which one y'all think? Which one y'all want to go? What you think, Weezy? You think we should go to soccer or the hockey?
Field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to
soccer got it where you can make your own player and you can have like a career mode like
they
2K.
go play action here on first down. Looking deep downfield. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we check in with Larry Ridley in Orlando, he's standing by with our EA Sports halftime report. Larry? So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Man. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
I'm bothered by both of these.
Back to throw now on first down. Amaro's got it, left side. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league
both of these are sports I've never played in real life. I mean, I've played soccer in real life.
The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
Now that'll be
I watch soccer
and his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They come out here in the eye. And they'll run it here.
At least hockey a little more fast-paced.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 40. Give him 11 on the game.
Yeah, but you got a shorter court, so meaning...
How many times do we say in this game is speed,
you know what I'm saying?
And it does it in so many different ways. In this case, you got a back who's quick.
Man, I'm about to buy both of these bitches. Y'all niggas, Mark, you can buy whatever one you want.
Before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
Now they'll run it on the target.
One of the new hockey games.
They'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
Yeah, I'll
Couple
probably
of
drop
Bills
out
team
the
up
same
to bring him down
time.
there.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the third quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you're worried about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
I'm out of delete shit right now.
They get the completed pass, but still have more to go here on third down. And they're definitely showing blitz here. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
And that's how you run the football and run it successfully. Big-time chunk of yardage picked up, but why? Offensive linemen won at the point of attack. Their leverage way better than the defenders. The low man wins when you're getting underneath and trying to move people. That's exactly what happened on that play. The offensive line moved the defense in front, created space, and the end result, a fantastic run.
Fresh set of downs here. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
And there it was right in front of us. Today's NFL, these guys nowadays, they don't just eat up space. They try and get upfield and make plays in the backfield.
About to get off. They up tired.
They come out here in the eye. Now it's the Boise State alum.
One nigga load up on 2K so you can tell a nigga I'm about to get off.
I run a couple games
there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they're in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Out of the gun now on 3rd
down. Before we lose anyway.
And he's going to be intercepted.
Go ahead and fucking log on to my shit so you can download this game.
The linebacker. And a big turnover there as his guys
I'll get it in the morning before, because I ain't been back home for a while, so I'll get it in the morning. You ain't gonna be up at 8
download that shit. You might well download that shit before you go to bed and leave your game in rest mode. That way when you wake up, it's already downloaded. Nigga, how long is that gonna take for you to log in real quick and fucking do that shit?
That ain't gonna take long, nigga. If I do that, nigga, I'm not getting back on 2 days, so we take forever to log in.
They find some open field here. A big play there out of the running game. 31 yards. So they pick up the first down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set.
Wow.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but
game?
there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game.
Nigga, my game really downloading both of these bitches at the same time.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there, just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
2nd down now after the incompletion.
It's trying to get him, too. Let me see which one I want to play first.
They'll set up a throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
And
he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. He'll drop to throw. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And his pass incomplete. A pretty good coverage there in both of these defenses. They've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it. And in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
That is caught right at the 10-yard line. 23 yards on the play. And at this stage, down in the 2nd half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker.
Now, 5 minutes,
exactly
that bitch
right.
outside.
I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find
you might well log in under my shit and download the
X's
game.
and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
That's what I'm gonna do.
But look, I'm already. See, I didn't just say this nigga's gonna do me that as soon as I load up on 2 things, we're gonna get off.
No escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. So a big roughing the passer penalty, Charles, and of course that's 15 yards.
And everyone knows how protected the quarterbacks are. You got to make sure that when you launch at a quarterback, that you're hitting him in the right spot and in the right time.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Their dangerous wide receiver, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bills have retaken the lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. So now here come the Dolphins. And 3 interceptions in this game. I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, and what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. And the offense will be looking to get at least some of this yardage back here at 2nd and 12.
Here we go now.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. There he goes, right side. And finally out of bounds all the way down at about the 2.
Coaches really don't care from what position they get this, but run after the catch ability, rack ability, is often the difference between winning and losing and changing field position.
And now inside the red zone, the offense will operate. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. And here we go on 1st and goal. And to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Ah, yes, that's today's NFL defensive tackle. Not just a space eater anymore. A guy with agility, movement skills, who can rush the passer and make plays in the offensive backfield.
And some extras coming up on the line here, readying for the blitz. A handoff as they run the counter play. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Their big-bodied receiver, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Dolphins are once again going to retake the lead. And his kick is right through. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here come the Bills. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch it in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay, we gave up a score last time. What adjustments do we need to make to slow them down now and get the ball back for our own offense? Is it more pressure? Is it more zone? What do they have to do?
Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. The 20. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bills have once again taken the lead. And he knocks it through.
21-17.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Nigga, you low as fuck. And I think every time Weezy go in,
this one taken for the 7. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. And the Dolphins getting set to go here. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Second down here after the incomplete pass.
Can you hear me, Mark?
Now let's go.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Well, look to throw, and he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he's on here to punt it away. And look at this. It's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. Back onto the field now comes the Bills offense. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. Offense needs something here on second down. It is second and long. Here comes the D swarming to the line. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
And this one is no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
They'll start out on the ground with a jive. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, we all know the guy carrying the ball is going to get the credit, both in the stat line and probably in the newspaper. But guess what? Those guys creating holes, they couldn't feel better about themselves right now. Offensive line, tight end, probably even the wide receivers are involved. They're moving the ball well.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. He was looking to get it to Jarvis Landry that time. And that'll make it 3rd down.
Well, that plays a statistic that's going to go on the defensive team stat sheet. Won't necessarily reflect in ours, right, the overall game sheet. But you and I know that they keep count on pressures, hits on quarterbacks, all those things, hoping to increase that throughout the game. And here we are in the 4th quarter. And they got a big one.
That's such a close game, a very big one.
I know he's sick. I know he's sick. That nigga missed that shit. I better be punting really quick.
The Dolphins will send out the punter now. On, we think, to punt, though he's faked it earlier, but he was unsuccessful.
That nigga's going to be 1st down, man.
And the kick's away as he angles
that
this
nigga
one for the
that
sideline.
Good.
This one angles out of bounds in a good spot in the coffin corner. And they're going to mark this out of the 5-yard line. Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
And the D looking like they may blitz. They're going to look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Incomplete pass on second down. Let's see what the offense draws up here on third. Back to throw here. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball on this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
And he's
Flag,
able to get it out of
fucking
there.
right, roughing the kicker. Let's go.
Now
that
Landry.
nigga whacked that nigga first fucking down.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at the 40. Oh, and you just can't do that. 15 yards on the roughing the kicker call.
Absolutely inexcusable. The kicker's in a defenseless position, and he just gets taken out.
They come up in an offset eye. Looking to throw.
Oh, I just threw a fucking
pick.
pick.
They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And they will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage. And a bit of
y'all was winning.
It's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone. That means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This will be fielded at the 8. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here.
Let's go!
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, any caused incompletion is good for a defense. But when you add to it, you get a little hit on the quarterback, knock him to the ground, make him think a little bit, hopefully knock him off his game, especially in a game of this magnitude, this tight in the fourth quarter. Got to feel pretty good as a defense.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Throwing the slant pattern here complete. 11 yards on the pickup. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks.
Not only is a slant route really difficult to cover, it's a real staple play for an offense on a 4th down because it's a quick-hitting play. Get the ball in the hands of the quarterback right to the receiver.
And the receiver has to be ready because that thing's coming on a rope. And that's caught at the 25. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
All right, here we go. Boom, Landy! Boom, Landy!
Defense showing blitz. They'll run it now out of the gun. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this.
Detroit! Detroit! No. Check. Patriot! Here we go. Patriot! Boom, Landy! Boom, Landy!
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Their dangerous wide receiver. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bills have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And touchdown and congratulations and 0 relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
Yeah, part 1 is done, but now on the sideline, you can already see them scrambling down there. They're getting those defensive guys ready.
Yes, you have to get those guys ready, and you also have to talk to your special teams guys. Make sure the kickoff is exactly what you want and cover it well.
And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line. They'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete.
Receiver screaming. I think it's just bounced off them.
You winning?
So incomplete on 1st. Let's see what 2nd down has in store. Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
Let's go!
Back to throw. Looking sideline, incomplete. Devontae Parker was the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down.
Huh? They gave him that catch? Damn.
Partner, they're less than 2 minutes ago in the game, which means that this challenge was initiated by the fellas in New York.
And if you're the coach, you're thinking, thank you, New York. They'll give it to him right up the gut. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
All right, here we go.
Back to throw. Deep drop. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on. 3rd down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
And he will find his man on the outside. outside. 9 yards on the play and a first down.
I'm playing 5-on-5. This nigga beat me by 7. I'm playing with the Boston Celtics. I'm missing. He playing the zone like a bitch and playing in the center on the center, right? Not playing no on ball defense. I'm missing my shot, so he was up like 7, 8 points. I'm learning how to shoot with the team, and I finally started learning how to shoot with the team.
A nice run there, 9 yards,
and now I'm
leading by 1. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there, right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
One of the best routes, one of the favorite routes of any play caller. He just ran that one. Nice little angle route. That's supposed to be a catch, and usually it is in running back drop.
Yeah, I mean, he's a running back, but he's got hands. He should have caught it. Wide open receiver complete. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. And he'll give it here to his running back. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Now everything here, we're going to get a timeout by the offense. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
No, this nigga scored. No.
Their big-bodied receiver with time running out. And the Dolphins have taken the lead here in the 4th. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it. And this is indeed up to a 3-point lead.
It was a close game. We was 6%.
The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. This one taken from the 7. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And now out come the Bills. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. 1 to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary, but you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
We'll see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in 1 shot.
1 shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
Man, I want to fucking lose. Son!
This challenge was initiated by the guys in New York. Taking a look at the play, less than 2 minutes to go.
Yeah, I'm sure the coach wanted to challenge it, so he's probably going to send the New York office a holiday card. So 2nd and 10 here. And they're going to go soft on the corners. He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 30.
Wow, caught the fucking ball.
Come in.
Wow.
We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Oh, it ain't over yet?
Fuck no, nigga. I hope
Dan
this nigga
Carpenter
don't ice
now
my
for the
kid.
Bills field goal. 4 seconds to go. This would send us to overtime.
No, I missed.
And Carpenter missed it. No good.
Fucking missed
Wide
it,
left.
man.
And this score will stay right where it is.
My shit had that little lag, bro.
Well, we were prepping for overtime up here in the booth, partner. Thought for sure we were destined for OT. And then the chip shot field goal, no good.
I was rushing because I thought he was
Without
about to
question,
ice the fuck
because
out of me, man.
when you're saying prepping, I was locked in. I think you were too. We're going to overtime. I was already gathering my thoughts about, okay, how do we start?
That nigga, see,
what happens
he
with the
kept
coin
running that
toss?
fucking
Who's
ball.
going to play defense first? And I have to admit, I'm in a little bit of shock that he missed that field goal.
I'm absolutely still in shock. It's just a tough way to end it. So for the Dolphins, they're in
Probably
the win
wasn't even
column
thinking
now as
about
they
that.
move
You
to
gotta
1
take
and
your
2
time whether you
on
got
the
that
young
bitch on or not.
season. And they will hit the road next week to take on the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for the Bills, they will fall to a similar mark at 1 and 2. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Santa Clara to take on the 49ers. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports.
Just kept you honest.
The Dolphins are winners here as we say so long from South Florida.
Shit, I was on his own. He was killing me, dude. And then he was killing me. I was in man a lot too. He was hitting that outside on me too. He knew not to throw to that left side because I was on that fucking left side. Two fucking L's, bro. Fuck, man, I was still sitting at the top of the fucking that nigga still sitting at the top of that bitch. And he didn't fucking just not do 3 interceptions.
This aching pain when you're away, like a burning ship that sets the sails to you. Fingertips, press my lips, make me sing that holy song the way you do. Holy Ghost inside, let it loose and lay it on. Only one that can save me now is you. Hello, my name is Kamal. I am from the clouds.
Nigga
I'm a
bust
human.
like a 70
I'm a
yard
human
on
now,
that
but it
ball
used to
with
be. I used
a
to be
pitch
the
here,
ranger, word up.
and did some
Ranger
shit I
that
don't
put
normally
words up.
do,
I made my
and I
levitating
score
circle
on the
with
shit.
birds. I don't need to force it, I let it
That shit
occur.
crazy.
Never occurs. Thank you. Feel like I was touched by an angel. Once again, a whole nother angle. I got a lot of
I
holes in
never
my
do
angle.
a
I got
pitch,
a lot of
dog.
love and a whole lot of
It was a
ignorance.
quick
That's a
pitch
good thing
too.
if you want to relate. I'm just trying 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 to relate.
Stuck with my fucking head. But we all gonna have the same fucking record, man. That'd be B Live.
It's come out as a power within him. I get down like gravity, rap, rackety, rappers, and raps rapidly, follow the rapid into the rapids, and being rapping and rattling, rattle riddles and rivets into the sky. I'm a rebel, feeling riveting, vividly clear, eye, and vigorous, spinner right to the rhythm, widow to side eye. I am the killer in the grasses. I am the kid in the corner with the glasses. I am the spectre, you should respect her. I don't expect the special, ain't special. I don't expect nothing. I'm just really glad I can say something. That's a blessing. Ain't no stress affecting my presence. But sometimes the pressure keep pressing. Worst keeps my impression impressed. That's the way to relate. I'm just trying 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 to relate.
This nigga offensively is coming down doing the same shit, trying to spread the flow.
Talking about you coming back, and man coming back.
What he said before he left?